Hi guys, so today we are recreating the strawberry cake recipe for a second time. You may remember. And I'm going to make the strawberry party cake. The exact Rilakkuma one. They actually give you a recipe in the little gift set book. It's called like a recipe plush set or something. I'm going to make the exact one and I hope it turns out. You don't think it's going to turn out?
I don't know.
I'm having a lot of problems with this recipe book. These dumb bears.
Dumb bears.
Blueberries on the top of the picture in the cake. They didn't say anything about blueberries. So you may want to start at the other video if you want to see the whole journey and fail of the original attempt. But in that video, I attempted to follow the directions from the recipe book that was given in the book set. But this time, I'm going to have my own twist on it and try to match it to this memo pad to make it look more like this and not necessarily follow their recipe. So you can see that video. It turned out pretty, but it just didn't taste very good. So I am attempting it again. Let's go. So today is a redo. I'm just briefly showing you the ingredients I used, but I really recommend using your favorite white cake recipe and just making it with 2 layers. This is the part that I actually messed up last time. I have to beat these eggs like crazy to make them super fluffy. So it's, I mean, you can find like an angel food cake recipe, sponge cake recipe that requires this super fluffy batter. Otherwise, really just use a white cake basic recipe that you have, a favorite, or buy one at the store, cut in half, or buy 2 layers, whatever. But this is the right way that we're supposed to do it. And you just put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Also, I didn't really recommend this recipe specifically because it wasn't really the most moist. It was a little bit of like a scratchier cake batter. Anyways, these are the cookies. I just traced the shape of Rilakkuma. These are the berries. I just divided them into the different shapes I needed. Have these ones cut in the shapes for the top, and the other strawberries are just in thin little pieces to decorate the sides. And here are the finished cake and cookies. And then we're going to make the icing for the cookies. All the different colors we need with food coloring and just a basic icing using powdered sugar. We also needed some chocolate for the eyes and as a little bit of a border. And then I used this jam as the recipe suggested for the whipped cream frosting. Just some sugar and whipping cream and just beat it until it gets super fluffy and a little bit stiff. This one I put a little bit of pink food coloring in to kind of match the picture of the series, and I added some little strawberries in here. See how that kind of looks? And then here's the top, and then I just put these strawberries along the side like the picture looks. Here it is. And then I put the white one on top, and now we're going to put on the strawberries just like the picture. So it looks pretty similar. And here's what it looks like. We're going to place the cookies. You can see my previous try, which kind of explains a little bit more of how I failed and what things you should not do. But I think this one came out closer to what it should look like. So here's Bo.
What's this? Oh.
Well, we'll see how it is. So watch me struggle to carefully get this piece out. And as I said, this cake tasted a lot better than the dense one I tried the first time, but it was still kind of a scratchy sponge cake. That's why I recommend just go try your favorite cake recipe. It doesn't matter. But if you want to do the exact recipe that was in the Rilakkuma book, it's basically one of those sponge cakes that you really need to beat the eggs until it gets huge and fluffy, and it will bake that way. So that is my recommendation. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Just a funny little update video. See you guys soon.